Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Maradona. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And here's the chance to counter. Ljungberg. Conte. He's in a great position. That is Stuta! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Bayern Munich present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This for the lead. 1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Camavinga. And Maradona. Camavinga. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. Adams with a definite foul there. That was mighty close. Conte. And it's Fernando Torres. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Fernando Torres. Cleared away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And here's Bellingham. Nice control. And he's had it nicked away. Ljungberg.
Bayern Munich really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Perez. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Ljungberg. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Now it's Maradona. Camavinga. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. Perez. And it's Fernando Torres. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Number 8.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Mbappe, and here's Maradona. Mbappe! Ljungberg. Torres. Conte. And here's Batistuta, and Torres! Mighty close.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
And it's Fernando Torres. Perez. Batistuta. Great hit! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Kimmich. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's had a hit! It's there! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Adams has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
And we have our very first corner. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. Perez. Oh, no joy this time. And he's only too happy to take that back. Fernando Torres! And yes, it's there! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And that has been cleared. Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. He's played him through. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. And it's half-time here.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Conte. He could be in here. Van Bouten attempts a clearance. Corner number 2 then. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. This is promising. The fullback is in acres of space here. Tries to get it clear. Bellingham. Looking for the runner. Now it's Mbappe. And that's gone loose. Mbappe! Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, Red, nice interception. Kimmich. Oh, and he's through the middle. A lot of space ahead of him. He's got the shot away! It's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Bayern Munich get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Camavinga, Bellingham.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Perez.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And smartly reclaimed. Ljungberg.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Bayern Munich are looking to break at pace. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he cuts out the supply. Kimmich. And it's Maradona. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, this looks sharp. Conte. Ljungberg. And he's managed to get free. And he's there to clear it. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Ljungberg. He gets big. He should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Bellingham. Now it's Griezmann. Mbappe. Griezmann. There's the shot! No mistake! Do not write them off! Back they come!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Bayern Munich surely not.
Chance! It's in! And again they hit the front. How very smart. He just got it right.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Indonesia take the lead. Shapes to shoot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And the pass is intercepted. Van Dalton to McAllister. Looking for options for movement. Pinches it off him.
Indonesia can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an
added minute has been indicated.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Mbappe, he's had a shot! He's scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Fernando Torres. Torres has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Bayern Munich can always take more positives from a result like this.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. Big chance!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Messi. And they can counter here. Over to the left. Mbappe. He's got away. There's the hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's a mighty effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Beckenbauer. That pass has been well intercepted. Is there any... Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Bayern Munich are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pedri. Mbappe. In it comes. Oh, what a climb! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bastoni does well to get it back. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Distributed tidily. Oh, smashing header! Cleared without complication.
Bayern Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Kimmich. Shot! It's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe! Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. The Mbappe! Oh, nearly. Yamal. And it's Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Maradona. It's Bernardo Silva. Done delicately. Adams cuts out the pass. Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mbappe. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Kimmich. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Beckenbauer. Mbappe. And here's Bernardo Silva. Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pass somewhat off target. Bastoni. There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Bayern Munich were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
That today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kimmich. Now it's Batistuta. Stood up well to him there. Bernardo Silva. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pedri. Yamal. Nice sequence of passes, this. And the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Messi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot could be on. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal. Mbappe. Pedri.
They've got to make this nice and quick. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vanderson. Bernardo Silva. Mbappe. It's Kimmich. And here's Maradona. Belanova. Yamal. Yamal going full tilt down the right-hand side. It's Pedri. Vanderson. And that has left him in a heap. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Belanova. Pedri. Belanova. It's Pedri. He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Kimmich. Can he get onto this? Tonali. And now the breakaway. Adams. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a look and plays it forward. Batistuta does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Bayern Munich are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And it's Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that has put paid to that. Messi. Mbappe. Passing nice and neat. And Batistuta! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 4.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
17.
Looking for the run.
Number 13.
Brilliantly cut out.
Bernardo Silva.
Yamal.
Coming on the
They'll want to
field.
make the most of this turnover.
22. McAllister.
So just one extra
Number
minute for
23.
stoppages.
Marquinhos.
And here's Messi. That's that, the end. Bayern Munich suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Those of you making
So,
their
Jim,
way
how do
home
you reflect
public
on what we've
transportation
seen?
today,
Well,
please
there
watch
was a
the screen.
distinct...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds
everybody,
of the
and welcome
footballing
to
folk in
today's
this part of
match.
the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's Maradona! And here's Bellingham. Kimmich. Maradona. Maradona! And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Bayern Munich with the corner, they're first.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice ball, and he's in here. And now they can spring out of defence. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Mbappe. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger, and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And here's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a sweet ball, that. Bellingham is flagged offside. Well, they've got it again. Kimmich. He's in a good position here. So we're still where we started right now. Bellingham. It's Kimmich. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Spread neatly. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Good steal. He just read it.
Olise.
Conte. And it's Messi. Batistuta.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Maradona. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kimmich.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a nicely measured pass. And he's there's the hit! Maradona! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! Van der Ven does really well to win the ball there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maradona. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Bellingham, showing good feet. Kimmich. Shot a goal! Oh, he hit that sweetly. It's their second corner of the game. And Dijk getting this one clear. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Upamecano did well to stay calm there. Now it's Bellingham. Might be danger here. And that's been won straight back. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And he's straight offside. And they're back on the ball again.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Bellingham. Camavinga. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, he's in!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Conte. For Szoboszlai.
Olise.
Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Messi. Pulls it up for a header! And he gets rid in a hurry. And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but A game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are back underway.
Bayern Munich have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Szoboszlai looking to penetrate opposition lines. He won't be happy with that one.
Olise.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Mbappe.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Camavinga. And here's Mbappe.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended.
In for a header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Crosses it in. Camavinga. Maradona looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Camavinga. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Szoboszlai
For Olise.
Kimmich. Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Bellingham. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Tries a shot!
Koundé.
Cleared. Oh, what has happened here?
Mbappe. Mbappe.
For Szoboszlai. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. Right, Batistuta. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Bellingham. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kimmich could move up a gear here. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And he was alert to it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Mbappe.
Szoboszlai. Mbappe. Oh, that is a Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 22, Olise. Number 20, Mbappe. Number 18, Batistuta.
Cleared without hesitation.
Number 10,
Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way.
Bergkamp. Number 21.
Now it's Martinez.
Number 17.
He's cut it out.
Martinez. Substitutions taking place.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Martinez. Now it's Martinez.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Martinez. Messi. Bellingham. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's quick to snatch it back.
There will be 1 minute
The
added
final
time.
seconds now. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Now there's a Bellingham! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Van der Beek. And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Germany with the corner, they're first. Well, there's the clearance. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. He can run onto that. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mbappe.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
No. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. He gets big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well read, nice interception. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. And it's Guti. He could be in here. Bellingham. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Batistuta has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Germany have their third corner. It's anyone's ball now. He's gone for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Camavinga. Played into space out wide. And they're quick to get it back. Kimmich powering forward here. Now it's Maradona. He's had a shot! Goal! Bayern Munich!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary. Chouameni, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Bellingham. Tries his luck. Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Camavinga. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a great pick out. There's the hit! Goal!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Germany grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And that has been knocked clear. Kamavinga. Kimmich. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The less said about that pass, the better. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Fernando Torres. Chouameni. Has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Mbappe.
Beckenbauer. It's Kimmich. Bellingham. It's Kimmich. Beckenbauer. Chance to shoot. Has a goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Maradona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Second period then underway. Now it's Bellingham. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Bellingham. João Neves is charging up on the overlap. That has not gone well. Belts one. They would have been quick to recover this. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Maradona. João Neves promptly onto that, and that is that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Germany appear to be... And Guti! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. He's got tall. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. And that's not going to reach. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a cracking ball. So much time and space here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice ball, and he's in here. And he's there to belt it away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Guti looking to get on the end of this. Costa Curta clears it away. Oh, here's a chance! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Guti, number 20, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field, number 9.
Bayern Munich do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Substitutions taking place.
That early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, a delicate chip through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Mbappe, knocks it out wide. Mbappe! Now it's Mbappe. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been clubbed away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Bellingham.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Danger averted for now. Pinches it off him. That's been cut out, well played. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. And Neymar! It's a loose ball. Not the most accurate pass. He's had it! No mistake! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have a flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Number 16, Rodri.
Now it's Bellingham. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Mbappe thinks one through. And this is Batistuta! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bernardo Silva puts his foot on the gas. And here's Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. He's found... And the shot! Wonderful from Bernardo Silva! And that has has raised the roof!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 89 minutes is number 13, Bernardo Silva. Substitution for Germany, number 87.
Germany making consecutive changes here.
Number 15.
Bayern Munich take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. Germany need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
McAllister. And here's Neymar. And that's a superb pass. And that is expertly dealt with. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Mbappe picking up. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows. Oh, he's been caught napping! He's found a way through! He's put a shade too much on that. That's headed upfield. Maradona is onto it in a flash. Maldini wins the duel this time. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini. He's the very definition of a rock at the back. He's so physically imposing, but also a great reader of the game, and his positioning is usually spot on. The technical side of defending doesn't often get a mention, but just watch this guy's tackles if you want a great display of timing and precision. He does it better.
Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a great ball. Back into the middle. Now it's Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. First quarter of an hour gone. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Camavinga. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Bayern Munich are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Mbappe. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He gets big! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Bellingham. Bayern Munich are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And here's Mbappe, Beckenbauer, and here's Maradona. Rivaldo. So what can they make of this? Floated through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's had it taken off him. That'll do under the circumstances. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Beckenbauer. It's Camavinga. Kimmich. And it's Maradona. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Well, now it's oh, what has happened here? And here's Maradona. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Maradona. Terrific header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Bayern Munich truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Bellingham. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Seedorf. Well read, and the danger is averted. Kimmich. Beckenbauer. Has a shot! And he's intervened well there. Kimmich. Rivaldo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Nicely aimed pass. Cleared away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Maldini.
And that's not going to reach.
Maldini.
Is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Fiddles it through. Luis Suarez. Shevchenko. And he's there to clear it.
Camavinga.
Here's Maradona. Played out to the left flank. And that could set him on his way. Kimmich. He rises! They've scored! Bayern Munich are all square. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kimmich.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Oh, he's found some space here. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Maradona. And he's heaved it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Mbappe.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Bellingham. Big header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Lobbed in behind. That has been knocked clear. And it's Seedorf. Oh, important interception. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. And that is a little undercooked. Rivaldo. Shevchenko. Corner it is.
Substituição em campo.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Camisa 23.
Marquinhos tries to clear.
Camisa 11. Camisa 20.
Has a look and plays it forward. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Bayern Munich do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rudiger charging forward, the ball at his feet, brilliantly cut out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mbappe, Bellingham. That looks a good ball through, and it's Nedved. Somewhat off target.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. A searching ball that into space. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's beautifully weighted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Decent hit! McAllister, a good-looking ball. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he's picked out the run.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a key interception. Shevchenko. Vinicius Junior. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Bayern Munich certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. Hidetoshi Nakata, genuine legend, not just of Japan, but actually Asian football in general.
Yeah, absolutely, Peter. Someone, in many ways, who was one of the first Asian pioneers to really succeed in European football.
Yeah, an excellent import who paved the way for others.
Indeed, technique, intelligence, great work ethic too, and he had so many strengths.
Bayern Munich have reclaimed it. Now it's Nakata. Oh, delicate chip through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckenbauer. Kimmich. Bayern Munich, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Danger averted for now. Kimmich, and here's Mbappe. He can get that clear. Mbappe.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Bastoni tries to clear, and here's Nakata, has a goal! Goal! Inter!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Beckenbauer, oh, outsmarting him this time. Beckenbauer cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And it's Nakata. Played back in. Back into the middle. He's in space and looking for options. And it's hoisted clear. Good effort from distance.
Bayern Munich really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Beckenbauer. Nakata delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Kimmich. Beckenbauer. It's Kimmich. That has been cut short. Camavinga.
Bayern Munich truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Messi. Nakata. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Camavinga proves just a little bit too strong. Rafinha, and that interception was most necessary. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Rafinha fiddles it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now the hit! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Big header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Maradona is offering a wry smile there.
Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. Van Basten makes the interception. Beckenbauer. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cambio di giocatori.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
314 spettatori.
Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Basten cuts out the pass. Marquinhos. Bayern Munich do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. It is a corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Floated up and over. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. And that has been cleared. Griezmann. Bernardo Silva. Good spot, he's seen the run. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Griezmann. He's through here. Griezmann, he's picked his way through. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably.
Bayern Munich truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7, numero 21, numero 14.
Van
Messi,
Belten.
numero 13. Lasciano
And
il
it's
campo
Marquinhos.
per il numero 9, il numero 18, il numero 10,
Foden.
il numero 22.
Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
He's got the shot away! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting.
He's through, it's and Batistuta! Really well taken goal. It is no contest, it is a landslide.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bastoni. Here's
Ci
Roberto
saranno 3
Carlos.
minuti di recupero.
And the number on the board is 3. Oh, that's fabulous. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Inter Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. Action has already started.
Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, it's terrific.
And he's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Kaka. Now it's Lewandowski. Maradona. Lewandowski, and the finish! Beckenbauer. Mbappe. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Good running, strong and purposeful. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And one more try! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Beckham. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Lewandowski.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kaka. He won't be happy with that one. Bayern Munich are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Koundé. Beckham. And it's Beckham. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckham. Back into the middle. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Kaka
Gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Beckenbauer. Kimmich. Half an hour played now. Now it's Mbappe. It's Kimmich. Bellingham. Beckham.
Kaka.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and he was alert to it. And he's there to get it away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kaka! There was plenty of power on that.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And the shot! There it is!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Beckenbauer, Maradona, now it's Bellingham, and it's Roberto Carlos. Kimmich, and it's Maradona. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the pass is intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Camavinga, Beckenbauer, it's Kimmich. Mbappe, now it's Bellingham, and that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Has a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Kaka. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fiddles it through. Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Maradona. And he was quick to react. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe, and he's found a way past. That is a great ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got...
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Beckham. Bayern Munich, still this single goal behind. Koundé, Beckham.
The attendance for this
Now it's
match was
Mbappe.
62,005.
Kimmich, just about up to the hour now. Camavinga. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Bayern Munich showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bellingham. Mbappe. And here's Bellingham. Passing nice and neat. Beckenbauer. Might be dangerous. Maradona! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Turns and goes back. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now it's Lewandowski. Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now the finish! He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves.
Can he finish? They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Bellingham. Mbappe. Can he get away here?
Bayern Munich really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Bayern is there to take.
This is the time you need that pace.
McAllister. Rodri wins the duel this time. Maradona. He's had a hit! And how did he not make it 4? Well, they could break here. And it's Bernardo Silva. McAllister. Kaka. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less.